Yes.
Okay, same team I was saying. This is gonna make for an interesting combo where I'm going. It's time to continue the main story. We're going to the village of Haven to follow Genitivi's footsteps. Looks like we're getting nothing along the way either.
I am yours.
Alright. This on too.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
I have business here.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor.
Is there a brother Genitivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed. I suggest you seek your brother elsewhere.
Why do you have Why do you have a revered father? Priests or women?
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
Brother Genitivi's research suggests that it may be more.
I do not know who Brother Genitivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if Brother Genitivi has come here?
No.
I would like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Okay, well, I have some questions about Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
How long has Haven been here?
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Okay, who's in charge of the village?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
Why haven't I heard of Haven before?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
Alright.
Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands.
Fine.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Definitely.
Ah, quiet, insular communities. There's always something nasty going on behind closed doors. I hope it involves chains. I hope they ask me to join in.
Wow, Zevran. Calm down, my friend. What the child has to say.
Come, come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up, were you down? Chasing rabbits round the town. Come, come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Come, come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. It is soft, it is warm. It will shelter from the storm. Come, come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. Dear, dear Bonnie Lynn. sleeps the peaceful crib within. A mossy stone, a finger bone. No one knows but Lynn alone. Dear, dear Bonnie Lynn,
Okay.
sleeps the peaceful crib within. Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Do you know Brother Genitivi?
Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Persuasion. I bet you're a clever boy. What do you know about Haven?
Haven is Haven. But I have a secret. Do you want to see?
Sure, show me. The boy pulls out something from his pocket and shows it to you. A finger bone, bleached white by the sun and polished through constant handling. Who did that belong to?
Don't know. It's lucky. I keep it with me. Don't tell anyone, all right?
Alright, kid. Have fun with that.
Hey, Elf. You're all right.
Am I?
I was thinking that you're
Oh gosh,
just
he's drunk.
all right.
Drunk again, Ogren?
Drunk again, Ogren. You sound like my father. He was all, "You're drunk. Stop wetting on the table."
How dare he?
At least my mom had the good sense to hide the booze from him, so, she could drink where he couldn't see her.
That's heartwarming.
Hey, buddy, let's not go crazy or anything. Keep your pants where I can see them.
Wow. Alright, well, let's get a look in this house. This altar appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running over the side in dark rivulets.
I wonder. The crows often made sacrifices of blood, and it gave them uncanny abilities.
That is human blood.
How do you know?
I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
Another love letter. Darling, when next we meet, I would find it agreeable for you to leave your hat on. I'm happier boots as well, and trousers, shirt too. And I shall facilitate said clothes status by locking my door and posting a guard. Duly warned? Didn't sound like much of a love letter to me. Can't get in that house. Death of a Templar.
I'll get on it.
Now I can't remember what that is, so I'll actually pull it up real quick and see if it's worth reading out. Yeah, wasn't anything special. We had anything else right here.
Got it.
Villager.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Okay, that's the shop.
All right, all right.
Kinda weird they got books just laying around outside. The Avars. They were just basically the tribespeople of the mountains. Even leather boots, gift. Well, that would be for Zevran and Locket. I can't remember if that's a person-specific gift. Another chest back there. We try to go back there, he'll say something though.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it?
We don't get very many visitors.
Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
Okay, well, I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Go ahead and sell a few of these junk pieces I just picked up. Go ahead and take that though. Alright. So, pretty much nothing.
What are you doing? That's private!
I just... You know, what are you hiding?
I don't see how that is any of your concern.
I'm making it my concern.
No! You have no right!
Ridiculously awesome.
You just had to, didn't you? His entire body disappeared. Oops. Corpse.
Got it.
Armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicates that he was an Arl, not Arl, yeah, one of Arl Eamon's knights from Redcliffe. Alright.
I see it.
And back to the cultists.
Enemies ahead. Just call this the Reaper!
On it.
Oh, there's a mage.
I'll get on it.
Too bad I resisted the freeze. There's another one way up there.
never hurt anyone. Excellent!
That's all of them, yes?
There is some more actually up there. But let's go ahead and loot. I think everyone down here has disappeared now. No, just more enemies.
And thus I
Go ahead and take
cloak
'em
my
out.
naked villainy.
They're all very spread out. Start with this side.
They won't know what hit them. On your guard, wretch! Hit the massacre, and no one's getting out! Back! Cannot win! What in horror! I'll rip you apart! That'll teach you!
I mean, EXP and loot.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? You'll never see me coming. All right, all right.
I think that's all of them, yes?
Now's better than later.
So everyone is within the chantry. How lovely for them.
I'll get on it.
We'll go ahead and keep that off for now.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
I kind of like them all. I'll give them a chance to explain. I found bloodstained alders, knives. What's going on?
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. She will tell others of us if we let her. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
What about Brother Genitivi? What have you done to him?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Okay, team. Bust him up. You mark him, I'll stun him.
The enemy's ahead. A little over your head.
Cultist medallion. Small silver bar. It's another gift for Severin.
Now's better than later.
And here he is. Chest back here, though.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
Brother Genitivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
I've read your notes back in Denerim.
So it seems. They take great pains to keep it well hidden. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
She's not a healer. I have some bandages. Maybe they'll help.
Thank you. That feels much better. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
How do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Could you answer some questions for me first?
All right. What is on your mind?
Do you know about the knights who were sent to look for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget? Eirik said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
Isel sent the knights to find you when the Arl fell ill.
I see. She must have been desperate. She couldn't have known she was sending them to their deaths. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Haven. A little odd, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Why does Haven have revered fathers?
I do not know. When the chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the chantry and so have no knowledge of the chantry's rules.
What do you know about Haven and its people?
They call themselves the disciples of Andraste, and they are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she was still alive.
Is that possible?
I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What were the villagers doing with you?
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
So they were planning to place a fake Genitivi in Denerim. They already tried it with his assistant, so...
How do you know?
There was an imposter Waylon at your house.
An imposter? What happened to the real Waylon?
And dead in the back. Found his body stuffed in a box.
Oh, poor Waylon. I should never have dragged you into this. Make us take you into his hands, my boy.
Waylon died protecting your research.
He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say?
I'm ready to leave for the temple.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
How did you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this. Give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You want to stay here? Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the urn.
Anything else I need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
What sort of dangers are we talking about here?
I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down?
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear, Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Try not to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.